hustlers, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. I am so excited. Every single time I talk investing, I get literally so excited, as you guys can tell. And I'm also excited to announce that this video is in partnership with Franc. Now, if you don't know who Franc is, like, where have you been living? But don't you worry, I have done a video with them and I'll link it up here, or I'll leave the link down below so you can get up to speed on who they are and what they do as an investment platform. Now today we're going to be talking about group investing and how Franc is encouraging you to invest as a group of friends, family, church members, colleagues, like-minded people, whoever it is. As long as you guys are a group and you're like-minded to achieve a common goal, Franc has got you, and they're saying come through to their app platform and invest collectively as a group. I think there is just so much to be said about doing things together as a group, especially if you guys are like-minded to achieve a common goal. A lot of the times, especially as a beginner, investing can be intimidating or very scary or feel like very overwhelming and complicated. And if you have a group of people who, you know, will understand this and have a common goal that you guys can collectively come together to invest, I think there is so much value to be added from that. And it's such an exciting concept, and how Franc has made it so easy for you guys to do so. Now, the first thing that I want to mention, or the starting point, would be to sign up. Now, you can download the Franc app on your Android device or on your Apple device. I'll leave a link down below for where to download the platform. And as a group, you guys will collectively appoint an admin. The admin would be the person to download the app and sign up on the group's behalf using their details. So now they would download the app and use their FICA details, which is their email address, their home address, their ID, to sign up and get verified on the app. And that is the starting point. Then Franc will appoint a reference number. Call this Hustlers Gang, because we call ourselves the Hustlers on this channel. Let's say this reference is Hustlers Gang, and this is the reference that you as a group will use when you are making payments towards this account or your investment account with Franc. And this is very important. I think the step is a very important step, to use the right reference point so that Franc can allocate the funds that you guys deposit to the right account. So that will be number one, signing up on the app. And it's so easy, so simple. Either you have an Android or an Apple device, you can definitely get started. Now, the second thing that I would like to mention, or the second step, would be to decide where to invest as a group. What is your investment going to look like? Are you going to be equity focused, or are you going to be cash focused? What is your risk profile? Now, don't you worry, Franc has made this step so simple and easy for you guys to do. It's taken away the complexity of figuring out what to invest in, and it's created a simple system of either having a high risk profile, which is more weighted towards the equity fund, which is the SaaS Top 40 ETF, or a medium risk profile, which is a balance between the two, the money market account, or a low risk profile, which is more weighted towards the cash fund, which is the Allen Gray money market account. So there's two accounts here. So if you are depositing money into your investment account, it will get split between the two, either the SaaS or the equity or the cash fund, depending on the risk profile that you selected. High will be weighted more towards the equity, which is the ETF. Medium would be almost like a balance between the two, and low would be weighted more towards the cash fund or the Allen Gray money market. Now, Franc does say that if you are looking to invest for short-term purposes, you are looking to access this money within a short period of time, they would highly suggest you looking towards a more cash-weighted fund than an equity-weighted fund, because equity fund is more volatile, and the market, as we've seen, moves up and down quite regularly, and the equity fund fluctuates quite often. So if you are looking for something more stable and something that you want to access within the next 3 years, they highly suggest looking at the cash fund instead of a weighting more towards the equity fund. But this step is very important. So as a group, when the admin is setting up the account, it's very important for you guys to discuss and decide how you want to weight your investment and where you guys want to invest and have your money invested. Then the third thing I want to discuss would be deposits. How do you now start depositing? And what I love about the Franc app is that it's made it so flexible and easy for you guys to decide how you want to do this. You guys can decide to deposit weekly, monthly, daily, once off, yearly, quarterly, it is up to you guys as a group, as long as you use that reference that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the Hustlers Gang reference or whatever the reference is on the app, to allocate the money so that Frank can allocate the money to the right account. Then the next step that I want to say is, obviously you guys are contributing together as a group, so different people are contributing money different times of the month, or however you guys have decided. I think it's very important to then send your proof of payment to the admin so they can keep a track of who's contributed when and how, because the Frank is not able to see who the person is that's deposited. They just see the reference and allocate the money to their account. So for accountability purposes, I would highly suggest getting into the system of sending proof of payment to the admin and keeping track of who's paid and when money is coming in their account and all of those details. It's up to you guys to manage the system, but it is a highly recommended system by Frank to have this in place. Then the fourth thing, when you guys want to withdraw your money, you've now deposited, you now want to withdraw your money, and Frank has made it easy to withdraw as well. The withdrawals would need to be set up by the admin, and they would need to put in banking details on the app. It is highly advisable that the admin use their banking details for FICA purposes, but yeah, that's the account that then will get withdrawn into, and it's really simple to do so on the Franc app. Everything is done on the app. So convenient and so simple and easy. Then the last thing that I want to touch on is tax implications. Now, the account is set up by the admin. They've used their FICA details, so tax liability or tax will be on the admin's responsibility because the account is in their name. And I'm going to share just some fun tax exemptions and fun facts with regards to tax implications. For the equity, the cash fund, you earn interest on your fund, and there's a tax exemption. I'll put the details on the screen right now. And then for the equity fund, there's also a tax exemption on your capital gains of up to 40,000 Rand a tax year. So I'll put those details up on the screen as well for you guys to see and utilize. But I think the most important emphasizer here is that the tax liability or the tax is the responsibility of the admin, because the details and the account is registered using their FICA details. So I really love this concept. I really love this, and I think you guys should take advantage of this, especially if you're looking for a platform to invest as a group. You don't know where to start. Frank has made it easy and simple, and if you follow the steps in this video, you guys will be able to achieve this. Let me know if there's any other questions that you guys have around group investing, and I will be sure to answer them and get the Frank team on board as well to help you guys with any of your questions and queries that you may have. But I'm really excited, and yeah guys, and also just want to say thank you to the Frank team for sponsoring this video and bringing forth this such great and exciting concept and investing as a social group. I think it's just so amazing and great. As always guys, keep hustling, and I will catch you on my next video. Bye.